The next word is radical. Radical means relating to or affecting the fundamental nature of something, often in a way that is very different from what is normal. He proposed a radical change to the company's policies. This means he suggested a major and significant change to how the company operates. The radical ideas in the book challenged traditional beliefs. This means the ideas in the book were very different from what people normally believe. She became a radical activist for environmental protection. This means she became someone who strongly supports and works for major changes in the environment. The next word is radically. Radically means in a way that is very different from the usual or traditional approach. The new technology radically changed the way we communicate. This means the technology completely transformed how we talk and interact with each other. The approach to education has changed radically in the past few years. This means the method or style of education has become very different in recent years. They radically improved the quality of the product. This means they made significant and noticeable improvements to the product. The next word is random. Random means happening without any specific plan or pattern. The teacher chose a random student to answer the question. This means the teacher selected a student without any particular reason or order. He picked a random number between 1 and 100. This means he chose a number from that range without following any set order. The weather this month has been unpredictable and random. This means the weather changes in unexpected and irregular ways. The next word is randomly. Randomly means in a way that happens by chance, without any order or pattern. The items were randomly placed on the shelves. This means the items were put on the shelves without any specific arrangement. She randomly chose a book from the shelf to read. This means she picked a book without planning which one. He was randomly selected to participate in the study. This means he was chosen by chance without a specific reason. The next word is rank. Rank means a position or level in a hierarchy or scale, especially in a system of organization. She achieved a high rank in the competition. This means she reached a high position in the contest. The military officer holds a high rank in the army. This means the officer has an important or senior position in the military. The company ranks among the top firms in the industry. This means the company is positioned as one of the best in the field. The next word is rarity. Rarity means something that is uncommon or unusual, often valuable because it is rare. The rarity of the diamond made it very expensive. This means the diamond was valuable because it is hard to find. A blue whale sighting is a rarity in the ocean. This means seeing a blue whale is unusual and not something that happens often. The museum displayed a rarity from ancient Egypt. This means the museum showed a very rare object from ancient Egypt. The next word is rating. Rating means a classification or score given to something, especially to indicate its quality or value. The movie received a high rating from critics. This means the movie was judged to be very good by movie critics. The hotel has a 5-star rating for its excellent service. This means the hotel is considered to provide top quality service. He gave the restaurant a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. This means he rated the restaurant as good, but not perfect. The next word is ratio. Ratio means a relationship between two numbers or amounts, showing how much of one there is compared to the other. The ratio of students to teachers in the school is 20:1. This means there are 20 students for every 1 teacher in the school. The company's profit-to-loss ratio has improved this year. This means the company made more profit compared to its losses. The ratio of men to women in the group is nearly equal. This means there is an almost equal number of men and women in the group. The next word is rational. Rational means based on reason or logic rather than emotions or feelings. She made a rational decision to save money for the future. This means she made a logical choice based on careful thinking. It's important to stay rational during difficult situations. This means it's important to think clearly and logically when things are tough. He gave a rational explanation for his actions. This means he provided a logical and reasonable reason for what he did. The next word is readership. Readership means the group of people who read a particular newspaper, book, or magazine. The magazine has a large readership across the country. This means many people in the country read the magazine. The book is popular among young readers, increasing its readership. This means more young people are reading the book that are growing the number of people who read it. The newspaper's readership has decreased in recent years. This means fewer people are reading the newspaper now compared to before. The next word is readiness. Readiness means the state of being prepared or willing to do something. His readiness to help others makes him a great friend. This means he is always prepared and willing to assist people. The team showed great readiness for the match. This means the team was well prepared and eager to play the game. She expressed her readiness to start the new project. This means she is fully prepared and willing to begin the project. The next word is readjust. Readjust means to change something slightly, especially to make it more suitable or comfortable. He had to readjust his schedule after the meeting was delayed. This means he had to make small changes to his timetable because the meeting took longer. After moving to the new city, she had to readjust to the different lifestyle. This means she had to adapt to new ways of living after moving. They had to readjust the plans due to unexpected weather conditions. This means they had to modify their plans because the weather was different from what they expected. The next word is realistically. Realistically means in a way that considers the facts and practical aspects of a situation. Realistically, we won't be able to finish the project by tomorrow. This means it is not possible to finish the project by tomorrow if we consider the current situation. Realistically, the chances of winning the lottery are very low. This means if we think logically, it's very unlikely to win the lottery. She realistically expects to get a job in a few months. This means she expects to find a job in a few months based on the situation and facts. The next word is realization. Realization means the moment when you understand or become aware of something clearly. The realization that she had passed the exam made her very happy. This means she became aware that she had succeeded in the exam, which made her feel happy. His sudden realization of the problem helped him find a solution. This means he quickly understood the problem, which allowed him to fix it. The realization that he needed to improve his skills motivated him to study harder. This means when he understood he had to improve, it encouraged him to work harder. The next word is reassure. Reassure means to make someone feel less worried or uncertain by giving them confidence. She reassured him that everything would be fine. This means she made him feel calm and confident that everything would turn out okay. The teacher reassured the students before the exam. This means the teacher made the students feel less anxious before the test. He reassured his team that they could finish the project on time. This means he gave his team confidence that they would meet the deadline. The next word is reassuring. Reassuring means making you feel confident and calm, often by giving comforting words or actions. Her reassuring smile made everyone feel at ease. This means her smile helped everyone feel relaxed and not worried. The doctor's reassuring words helped the patient feel better. This means the doctor's comforting words made the patient feel less scared or nervous. His reassuring tone of voice calmed the nervous crowd. This means his voice made the crowd feel less anxious and more confident. The next word is rebellion. Rebellion means an act of resisting authority or control, often by a group of people. The rebellion against the government led to many changes in the country. This means the people resisted the government, which caused significant changes. The students staged a rebellion after the new rules were announced. This means the students protested the new rules by resisting them. The rebellion was quickly suppressed by the police. This means the police stopped the resistance and took control. The next word is rebellious. Rebellious means showing a desire to resist authority or control or not following the rules. He was a rebellious teenager who often broke the rules. This means he was a teenager who frequently resisted authority and did not follow rules. Her rebellious attitude made it hard for her to work in a team. This means her desire to resist authority caused problems when working with others. The rebellious crowd protested against the unfair laws. This means the group of people showed resistance by protesting against the laws. The next word is recharge. Recharge means to restore energy or power, especially after feeling tired or exhausted. After a long day at work, she recharges by reading a book. This means she relaxes and gets her energy back by reading. The battery needs to be recharged before you can use the phone again. This means the battery must be powered up again before the phone can work. He took a short nap to recharge his energy. This means he rested for a short time to feel more energized. The next word is reconsider. Reconsider means to think about something again, especially when deciding whether to change your opinion or decision. She decided to reconsider her decision to move to another city. This means she thought again about moving and considered changing her mind. He was asked to reconsider his offer after the company presented new information. This means he was asked to think again about his proposal, possibly changing it. After the meeting, they decided to reconsider the plan. This means after the discussion, they thought again about the plan and might change it. The next word is reconstruct. Reconstruct means to build or put something back together again, often after it has been damaged or destroyed. They had to reconstruct the building after the earthquake. This means they rebuilt the building after it was damaged by the earthquake. The archaeologists worked to reconstruct the ancient temple. This means the archaeologists worked to rebuild the temple based on its original design. The team reconstructed the car engine to improve its performance. This means the team rebuilt the engine to make it work better. The next word is reconstruction. Reconstruction means the process of building or creating something again after it has been damaged or destroyed. The city is undergoing reconstruction after the flood. This means the city is being rebuilt because of the damage caused by the flood. The reconstruction of the old bridge took several months. This means rebuilding the old bridge took a long time. The reconstruction of historical sites is important to preserve culture. This means rebuilding old cultural places is necessary to keep the culture alive. The next word is recreate. Recreate means to make something again in a way that it looks or feels like the original. The artist recreated the famous painting with modern colors. This means the artist made a new version of the painting using newer colors. They tried to recreate the atmosphere of the 1950s in the movie. This means they tried to make the movie feel like it was made in the 1950s. The chef will recreate an old family recipe for the dinner party. This means the chef will make the recipe again as it was originally made. The next word is recruit. Recruit means to find and hire new people to join a group or organization. The company is recruiting new employees for their marketing team. This means the company is looking for and hiring new workers for the marketing department. He was recruited as a volunteer for the charity event. This means he was invited to join as a volunteer for the event. The Army recruits young people to join their forces. This means the Army invites young people to become part of their team. The next word is recruitment. Recruitment means the process of finding and hiring new employees or members. The company's recruitment process includes interviews and tests. This means the company's way of hiring people involves talking to candidates and checking their skills. The recruitment of new students for the university starts in September. This means the process of enrolling new students begins in September. The recruitment agency helps businesses find the right candidates. This means the recruitment agency helps companies by finding the right people to hire. The next word is rectangle. Rectangle means a shape with 4 sides and 4 right angles, where the opposite sides are equal in length. The table is in the shape of a rectangle. This means the table has 4 straight sides and right angles, and opposite sides are equal. A book is often shaped like a rectangle. This means a book usually has 4 straight sides and 2 pairs of equal length sides. He drew a rectangle on the paper for the design. This means he made a shape with 4 right angles and opposite sides of the same length on the paper. The next word is rectify. Rectify means to fix or correct something that is wrong. She worked hard to rectify the mistakes in the report. This means she corrected the errors in the report. They took steps to rectify the problems with the product. This means they made changes to fix the issues with the product. The teacher asked the students to rectify their homework before submitting it. This means the teacher wanted the students to fix their mistakes before handing it in. The next word is redevelop. Redevelop means to improve or rebuild an area, often to make it more modern or useful. The city plans to redevelop the old shopping mall into a new park. This means the city will rebuild and improve the shopping mall to create a park. They decided to redevelop the neighborhood to attract more businesses. This means they will improve the area to make it more appealing to businesses. The company is redeveloping the old factory into a hotel. This means the company is rebuilding the factory and turning it into a hotel. The next word is redevelopment. Redevelopment means the process of improving or rebuilding an area to make it more useful or modern. The government is funding the redevelopment of the old industrial district. This means the government is providing money to rebuild and improve the old industrial area. The redevelopment of the city center has attracted new businesses. This means rebuilding and improving the city center made it more attractive to businesses. After the redevelopment, the park looks much better. This means after it was improved and rebuilt, the park looks nicer. The next word is redundancy. Redundancy means the situation where something is unnecessary because it is repeated or no longer needed. The company announced redundancy for several employees due to budget cuts. This means the company said some workers no longer had jobs because of financial reasons. The redundancy of this feature in the software made it less efficient. This means the feature was unnecessary and made the software work slower. The redundancy in his explanation confused everyone. This means his repeated explanations made it harder to understand. The next word is refresh. Refresh means to make something look new, clean, or feel better, often by doing something small or simple. She refreshed the page to see the latest updates. This means she reloaded the website to get the most recent information. I drank a cold drink to refresh myself after the long walk. This means I drank something cold to feel more awake and less tired. He refreshed the room by opening the windows and letting in fresh air. This means he made the room feel better by letting in fresh air. The next word is refreshing. Refreshing means something that makes you feel better, cooler, or more awake, especially after being tired or hot. The cool breeze was refreshing after the long hike. This means the cool wind made me feel better and less tired after hiking. A refreshing drink can help you feel more awake in the morning. This means a cold drink can help you feel more alert and less tired in the morning. Her refreshing attitude made the workplace much more enjoyable. This means her positive and lively attitude made the work environment better. The next word is refusal. Refusal means the act of saying no or rejecting something or someone. His refusal to join the meeting surprised everyone. This means he said no to joining the meeting, and it was unexpected. The company's refusal to grant a raise made the employees unhappy. This means the company said no to giving a pay increase, and it upset the workers. Her refusal to help caused a lot of tension in the group. This means she said no to helping, which created problems among the group. The next word is regulate. Regulate means to control or manage something according to rules or laws. The government regulates the use of pesticides in farming. This means the government controls how pesticides are used in agriculture. The new law will regulate the amount of waste companies can produce. This means the law will control how much waste businesses are allowed to create. He needs to regulate his spending to save money. This means he needs to manage and control how much money he spends. The next word is rehearse. Rehearse means to practice something, usually before a performance or an event. The actors rehearse their lines before the play starts. This means the actors practice speaking their parts before the performance. She rehearsed the speech several times to make sure she was ready. This means she practiced her speech multiple times to be prepared. We need to rehearse the dance moves before the competition. This means we need to practice the dance steps before the event. The next word is reign. Reign means the period of time during which a king, queen, or leader rules, or the act of ruling. Queen Elizabeth II's reign lasted for over 60 years. This means Queen Elizabeth II ruled as queen for more than 60 years. The reign of the king was marked by peace and prosperity. This means the king's time in power was characterized by a period of peace and wealth. During his reign, many important laws were passed. This means while he was in power, many important laws were introduced. The next word is reinforce. Reinforce means to make something stronger or more effective. They reinforced the walls to make the building safer during the earthquake. This means they made the walls stronger to protect the building during an earthquake. The teacher used examples to reinforce the lesson. This means the teacher used examples to make the lesson clearer and easier to understand. The company plans to reinforce its marketing efforts next year. This means the company will make its marketing work stronger and more focused. The next is relevance. Relevance means the quality of being important or related to the matter at hand. The relevance of the topic to the discussion was clear to everyone. This means the topic was clearly related to the conversation. He questioned the relevance of the article to the current issue. This means he doubted whether the article was connected to the present problem. Her comments were of great relevance to the meeting. This means her comments were very important and related to the discussion in the meeting. The next word is reliability. Reliability means the quality of being dependable or trustworthy. The reliability of the new car model has been proven in several tests. This means the new car has been shown to work well and last a long time. The reliability of the internet connection is crucial for remote work. This means having a stable and dependable internet connection is very important for working from home. He is known for the reliability of his work and punctuality. This means he is trusted because he consistently delivers good work and is always on time. The next word is relocate. Relocate means to move to a new place or position. They decided to relocate their office to a bigger building. This means they chose to move their office to a larger space. The company will relocate employees to different cities for new projects. This means the company will move workers to other cities for work assignments. After the fire, the family had to relocate to a temporary home. This means after the fire, the family had to move to a new place to live for a while. The next word is reluctant. Reluctant means not willing or not wanting to do something. She was reluctant to speak in front of the large audience. This means she did not want to speak in front of many people. He felt reluctant to accept the job offer because it required moving to another city. This means he did not want to take the job offer because it meant relocating. They were reluctant to make a decision without more information. This means they did not want to decide without having all the facts. The next word is reluctantly. Reluctantly means doing something unwillingly or with hesitation. She reluctantly agreed to help with the project. This means she agreed to help, but she did not want to do it. He reluctantly accepted the invitation to the party. This means he accepted the invitation, but he did not want to go. They reluctantly gave up their seats to the elderly passengers. This means they gave up their seats, but they were not happy to do it. The next word is remarkably. Remarkably means in a way that is surprising or extraordinary. She performed remarkably well in the competition. This means she did better than expected in the competition. The weather has been remarkably warm for this time of year. This means the weather has been unusually warm for this season. His progress in learning the new language was remarkably fast. This means he learned the new language much faster than usual. The next word is reminder. Reminder means something that helps you remember something. I set a reminder to call my friend tomorrow. This means I set a note or alert to remind myself to call my friend. The teacher gave us a reminder about the homework deadline. This means the teacher reminded us about when the homework is due. She received a reminder for her doctor's appointment. This means she was sent a notice to remind her about her appointment. The next word is render. Render means to provide or give something, or to cause something to become. The artist will render a painting of the landscape. This means the artist will create a painting of the landscape. The disaster rendered the town uninhabitable. This means the disaster made the town impossible to live in. His kindness will render him beloved by all. This means his kindness will make everyone love him. The next word is renewable. Renewable means something that can be replaced or regenerated naturally, such as energy sources. Solar power is a renewable source of energy. This means solar power is energy that can be used again and again. The company invests in renewable resources like wind and solar power. This means the company invests in sources of energy that can be naturally replenished. Many countries are focusing on renewable energy to reduce pollution. This means many countries are concentrating on using energy that does not run out and is cleaner for the environment. The next word is renewal. Renewal means the process of making something new or starting again. The city is undergoing a renewal project to improve the old buildings. This means the city is working on improving and rebuilding the old buildings. After the winter break, the renewal of the school year begins. This means the school year starts again after the winter vacation. The organization's membership renewal is due next month. This means the renewal of the membership needs to be done next month. The next word is renovate. Renovate means to make something old or damaged new again by repairing or improving it. They plan to renovate the kitchen next year. This means they want to repair and improve the kitchen next year. The company renovated the office to make it more modern. This means the company made the office look newer and more stylish. He renovated his house by adding a new roof and painting the walls. This means he improved his house by fixing the roof and repainting the walls. The next word is renovation. Renovation means the process of improving or repairing something, especially a building. The hotel is closed for renovation until next month. This means the hotel is being repaired and improved and will open again next month. The house underwent a complete renovation, including new floors and windows. This means the house was fully repaired and improved, with new floors and windows added. Renovation of the old library will begin next year. This means the old library will be improved and repaired starting next year. The next word is reorganize. Reorganize means to arrange or structure something in a different or better way. The company decided to reorganize its departments to improve efficiency. This means the company changed how its departments were arranged to work better. They had to reorganize the entire office after the move. This means they had to arrange everything again in the new office. She plans to reorganize her closet this weekend. This means she wants to arrange her closet in a better way. The next word is repeatedly. Repeatedly means something that happens many times or over and over. He asked the same question repeatedly until he got an answer. This means he asked the question many times until he received a response. She repeated the instructions repeatedly to make sure everyone understood. This means she said the instructions several times to ensure everyone knew what to do. The teacher reminded them repeatedly about the test next week. This means the teacher reminded them many times about the upcoming test. The next word is repetitive. Repetitive means something that is done or said many times, often in a way that is boring or tiresome. The teacher gave a repetitive lecture about the same topic. This means the teacher talked about the same topic several times, which may have been boring. His job is very repetitive. He does the same tasks every day. This means his work involves doing the same things every day, which can feel boring. The exercise was repetitive, requiring the same movements over and over. This means the exercise involved doing the same actions many times. The next word is reproduce. Reproduce means to make a copy of something or to create new life. The printer can reproduce high-quality images. This means the printer can make copies of images that are very clear and detailed. Some animals reproduce by laying eggs, while others give birth to live young. This means some animals create new life by laying eggs, while others give birth to their young. She learned how to reproduce a famous painting. This means she learned how to make a copy of a famous painting. The next word is reproduction. Reproduction means the act of making a copy of something or the process of producing offspring. The reproduction of the document was perfect, with every detail intact. This means the copy of the document was made exactly like the original. In biology, reproduction refers to the process by which living organisms produce offspring. This means in biology, reproduction is how living things create new life. The museum displayed the reproduction of ancient artifacts. This means the museum showed copies of old objects that were made to look like the originals. The next word is reptile. Reptile means a cold-blooded animal, such as a snake, lizard, or turtle, that usually has scales. Snakes are an example of reptiles that live in both land and water. This means snakes are reptiles, and they can live on land or in water. Crocodiles are large reptiles that are found in rivers and swamps. This means crocodiles are big reptiles that live in rivers and swamps. Turtles are reptiles that have hard shells for protection. This means turtles are reptiles with strong shells to protect themselves from danger. The next word is republic. Republic means a form of government where the people elect representatives to make decisions for them, and it does not have a monarchy. The United States is a republic where citizens elect their president. This means the United States is a country where people choose their president through elections. In a republic, leaders are chosen by the people, not born into power. This means in a republic, leaders are selected through voting rather than inheriting power. France is a republic where the president is elected every 5 years. This means France is a country where people vote for the president every 5 years. The next word is reputable. Reputable means having a good reputation or being well regarded by others. The restaurant is reputable for its excellent service and food. This means the restaurant is known for providing great service and food. She is a reputable doctor who has been practicing for over 20 years. This means she is a well-respected doctor with a lot of experience. The company has a reputable brand that customers trust. This means the company has a well-regarded brand that people trust. The next word is resemble. Resemble means to look like or be similar to something or someone. She closely resembles her mother with her dark hair and eyes. This means she looks very similar to her mother because they have the same dark hair and eyes. The two paintings resemble each other, both using the same color scheme. This means the two paintings look alike because they have the same colors. The dog resembles a wolf with its large size and pointy ears. This means the dog looks similar to a wolf because of its size and ears. The next word is resolve. Resolve means to find a solution to a problem or to make a decision. They resolved the issue by meeting and discussing their concerns. This means they fixed the problem by talking and finding a solution. He resolved to start exercising more after his health checkup. This means he decided to exercise more to improve his health. The team resolved the conflict and agreed on a plan of action. This means the team solved the disagreement and decided on what to do next. The next word is respectful. Respectful means showing regard or admiration for others and their feelings. He was respectful toward his teachers and always listened carefully. This means he showed respect to his teachers by listening and paying attention. The children were respectful of their parents' wishes. This means the children showed respect for what their parents wanted. She is always respectful in conversations, never interrupting others. This means she shows respect by allowing others to speak without interrupting them. The next word is respective. Respective means relating to or belonging to each person or thing separately. The students returned to their respective classrooms after the break. This means the students went back to their own classrooms after the break. Each employee was responsible for their respective tasks. This means each worker had their own specific job to complete. The children went to their respective sports teams after school. This means the children went to the sports teams they belong to.